Morning stretched across the great greenwood. Mist curled around tall oaks, and the forest whispered awake. Birds rustled in branches, while Boar the bear walked calmly beneath the trees, his staff steady at his side, always listening first, before deciding what to do. Far away, in the stone city of Lionheart, animals gathered in the wide square. Otters wrapped in river cloaks, foxes on tiptoe, and even shy wolves at the edges. They came to hear the great King Lion speak of a bear whose courage kept the forest safe. The herald lifted a tall staff. "Let all hear," he called. The king stepped forward, mane shining like the sun. "Boar of the greenwood, protector of the north, you keep the rivers honest and the paths safe. This title is already yours by your deeds." The king placed a bronze leaf medallion in Boar's paw, not glittering, but heavy and true. Boar bowed his head. "I will listen before I strike. I will help before I boast. I will stand and keep standing." The crowd cheered, bells echoing across the square. By noon, Boar had returned to the shade of his forest. The medallion slipped beneath his cloak, close to his chest. A squirrel leapt overhead, a jay scolded loudly, water hurried over stones. The greenwood met him like an old friend that pretended not to care. Suddenly, a rabbit courier named Lila dashed up, parchment bouncing at her side. "Boar, trouble at Otterbrook. The bridge is broken, a wagon is stuck, and something is lurking near the drying racks." Boar nodded once. "Show me the way," he said, steady as ever. They ran the low path. A badger named Tito joined, maps sticking from his satchel like porcupine quills. He grumbled about curves that should be straight, but he kept pace. Together they hurried toward the wide river bend, where Otterbrook's stilt houses perched above water. The trouble showed itself quickly. Bridge slats torn loose by flood, a beaver wagon jammed in the ford, and, worst of all, a lynx pacing by the fish racks. Its ribs showed hunger. Its eyes followed the otter pups. Silence fell, every paw waiting for Boar to act. Boar set his staff to earth. "Move the little ones to the ladders. 2 bells only, no panic." Pups slipped away like minnows. Boar turned to the lynx. "Food is here, take it, and go downstream." The lynx growled, but its eyes stayed on the children. Warnings ended. The lynx leapt, swift as lightning. Boar's staff swung. Wood met bone with a heavy crack. The cat splashed into the shallows, then spun, claws flashing. Boar stepped in close, pressing steady, staff blocking each strike. He left a path open, pointing away. "Go," Boar said. The lynx panted, pride stinging. It seized a fish from the basket and vanished through the reeds. The otters exhaled all at once, paws clapping against planks. The danger had passed, not with cruelty, but with courage and clear, steady strength. Boar turned to the bridge, slats first, then braces. Tito marked the shallow rise. Beavers weave willow between paired stakes. The river will slow at the bend. Everyone worked together. Hammers tapped, nets clicked, ropes tightened. Slowly, the bridge stood strong again above the ford. The otter head woman bowed. "Protector of the North," she said softly. Boar shook his head. "Hungry, not wicked," he reminded her. "Keep paths twisty. Predators hesitate where paths bend." She smiled, her eyes full of gratitude and resolve. The village would sleep safer tonight. That evening, Hollow Oak glowed with lanterns. Animals gathered to share stew and bread. Children tugged Boar's cloak, asking to touch his medallion. He let their paws press against it, then folded them gently. "3 rules," he said. "Listen first, warn clearly, stand steady." The head woman raised her cup. "To Boar, protector of the North," the forest whispered back through the leaves. Boar finished his stew, checked the rope at the bridge, and walked the line once more. Only when the last lantern dimmed did he rest his staff.